Hi, my name is Bo, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. Now, I've been a gut sufferer for 10 years, diagnosed with Crohn's in 2014. Back then, I didn't know what was going on. Um, I didn't know how to help myself. You see, back then I was in a dead-end job. I wasn't making very much money. I won't tell you how much I was making, you can use your imagination, but it wasn't much. It wasn't enough to live on. And I was worried about it. I didn't know what to do. Worse yet, I didn't have any ambition. I didn't want to do anything more. Well, the pain started. You see, I had loose stools for many years before that, but they didn't think anything of it because it didn't bother me so much. It was just loose stools. It was this mesh. I know what you're supposed to have, a nice formed stool, but there was no more symptoms than that, so it didn't bother me. I should have listened to my body, giving me a signal way before, but I didn't. So anyway, pain came, started to come intermittently. After I ate a few hours, then would go away. And then it started coming more and more and more until the pain was constant. So I went to the doctor. The doctor said, get off gluten. Maybe it's gluten. So I went off gluten. Didn't matter. The pain was so bad that it was like somebody was stabbing me with a knife and then twisting it every so often. The pain became 24 hours a day. And it didn't matter what I ate. And I was miserable. I knew I needed a better job. I thought maybe with the stress of not having enough money was causing it. So I went off and searched for a better job, and I found one. I found a job that was making a lot more money, that my financial troubles disappeared. So I went in that job, and my symptoms totally disappeared. They went away, and I was ecstatic, but it didn't last. They came back in about a month, and I was devastated. So my boss met this rich family. I told my boss about my pain and everything. I was struggling to keep up with the job. And they said, you know what, I met this family. The kid has Crohn's. I call him a kid, but he's 18. The kid has Crohn's, and they're willing to meet with you. They want to talk to you. They have some secrets. They have some advice they want to give you to help you. And I said, oh, great, that's wonderful. So I called him he gave me the number. I called him on the phone. We made a meeting. They told me to go to their house. So I said, great. So I drove to their house, and they lived in this huge mansion. I mean, they were loaded. And on the phone, they told me they went to all these specialists and all these doctors, these very top doctors of the nation, because they had the resources. They had a lot of money. And when I was in the driveway of their mansion, pulled in, I was thinking to myself, how fortunate am I that I'm going to be able to get all this knowledge from this family that has so much more than I have. And they've gotten to all these doctors that know a thing or two. And now I'm going to get that for free. And I was happy. So I rang the doorbell. They let me in. And they sat me down at the kitchen table, and they started to tell me about their journey. And they started to tell me that I was going to have to eat a very restrictive diet for the rest of my life, and that I wouldn't be a normal person again. That when I went to a restaurant, I would have to pack my own lunch. When I went out to eat with friends, I couldn't order off the menu. I would have to bring my own dinner. I was devastated. That devastated me. The one thing that I wanted to be more than anything was normal. I didn't want to be some freak that brought his own dinner in a lunchbox. They told me to get on a specific carbohydrate diet, follow it religiously, and that I can never get off of it. They gave me some book recommendations, and they showed me how to make my own yogurt, and they sent me on my way. I thought this was what the top family, the richest family that I knew, that went to the top doctors. This is what the advice they got. To me, it was unacceptable. So I went on my healing journey. there was a lot of ups and downs, and for 10 years I suffered. 2020, I was hospitalized. They wanted to cut out my small intestine, or part of my small intestine. I told them no. So I went home. And I've tried so many things, and this is what this YouTube channel is about, is what worked for me and what didn't. But I want to encourage you to try everything, because I don't know what's going to work for you, but something will. That I know. One of the things that worked for me that made me feel so good is Qigong. If you don't know what that is, it's like Tai Chi. Basically, it's movement meditation. And I've been practicing that, and I feel so good. The days that I practice it, I feel wonderful. And I should practice it every day, but sometimes I slip a day or two. Those kinds of things that I'll be teaching you in the coming days. But I want to encourage you that, there is life. And you can, I don't know if you can hear the pool party behind me, but there's a pool party going on behind me. I wasn't invited. But anyway, you can feel like a normal person if your symptoms can get better and disappear. I don't believe in the conventional wisdom that you can never heal from Crohn's, that once you get Crohn's, you have it forever. I don't believe that. Now, am I 100% healed? No. I wish I was. But am I way, 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 way better than I was? Yes. Am I living a normal life? Yes. Do I have a normal diet? Yes. Am I on any Crohn's medication whatsoever? No. So, my goal is to help, people in the coming with this channel, and that's what I want to do. So stick with me, subscribe, and in the coming days I'll come out with some videos with some specific things to do or try, and just try them. Now, I can't give you the magic bullet that will heal you, but I can tell you that if you try enough things, you will feel a whole lot better. So I hope this has been encouraging. Please forgive me for my stumbles. This is my very first video, and I'm talking off the cuff, and I'm not used to that. I'm not used to talking to the camera. So thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.